Good morning, good evening, buongiorno, buonasera, guten tag. Hi, this is Mario, fxotherway, the channel for traders, run by a trader. Today, guys, I want to share with you some special settings which really make a difference. When I first discovered these settings, I just couldn't believe it. I said, oh my god, it's Holy Grail. And it really is. It works if it's combined with other stuff. It really makes a big difference, trust me. But please stay with me to the end of this video. I will reveal the numbers during this video, so let's start the rock and roll. First of all, I want to thank you guys for all your kind comments you've written down under my videos. Well, I've got quite many questions regarding intraday trading. Intraday trading, it's not my business basically. I don't know much about it. I don't trust it. Well, I know something. I don't trust it. It's a lot of noise, and the way I work, I prefer to do daily, weekly, and sometimes monthly time frames. They are much better. Some of you ask about intraday trading by WD Gann. I want to tell you something. Gann has never done intraday trading. Never ever. He was trading during the day. He knew exactly what was going on. But basically, first thing first, Gann considered the major cycle as 60 years, 60. How could you imagine that he could trade on the intraday base on 5-minute or 15-minute charts? There was nothing like that on his time, so it's just speculating. Read a book of Jess Livermore. Jess Livermore was well known as a intraday speculator because he knew how to read the tape. So I recommend you to read this book. About the Gann, let me show you something. So I got in front of me Bradley F. Cohen book. There are writings of WD Gann from 1998, and this is forecast of WD Gann. Let me show you. Forecasting monthly moves. So whatever. Next one, forecasting weekly moves. And last but not least, forecasting daily moves. And it ends up over here. It's nothing about intraday from his writings. Then is how to divide the yearly time periods and so on. What you might find here, the important dates he considered: January 2nd to 7th and 15th to 21st. That's what he said. July 3rd to 7th and 20th to 27th. July 8th, whatever, low, high, blah, 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 blah. That's what he has written. No intraday Gann trading whatsoever. If you've got some other information, please write me in the comment. I would love to learn something more about WD Gann. If you got some infos, you got some papers, PDFs, just let me know in the comments, please. So now, let's get straight to the subject. What I want to show you how to do the right timing, how you can forecast the timing, knowing the past movements, and what you can do with that. I will show you how you can forecast on the spot the prices in a time in 12 years ahead. You wouldn't believe it. You'll see it. I don't know how long you are on the market, but let's start this job. Let's stop talking. Okay, if we got such a situation like here, we got a spike over here, a bottom, the market went here, and we don't know what to do further. We are on, what date is date? It's 1st of 11, 2019. Okay, we are on 1 hour USD Japanese yen. So I got over here my Fibonacci time zones. So I mark it here, grab it right here, and I'm just trying to find whether the first line covers the top. If it does, so I got something for the future to look on. So what I do, as soon as the times goes by, I'm looking for next line. We got the line here, yeah, it shows like something like, I don't know, it's top or bottom, but should be by indicator, whatever, stochastic. You can put stochastic over here and you will know, or CCI, and there are other instruments you can try with Fibonacci retracements like this one. I do it this way as well, so I can find how it works like. Well, let's check this one, what I've shown you here. Look, let's go further. So we got local bottom, we got middle of nowhere, but somewhere here is local top. So we are on 1 hour chart. It's not much, it's a couple of pips here. Well, 11, not much. We are on 1 hour chart. That's the reason why I don't trade it. So here we got local top. Here we go local top. Here we got local bottom. And local top or bottom, whatever you think. It looks more like local bottom. It's divergence later on and the market started. Local bottom here, local top. In the middle of nowhere is the end of this trend. All those lines, they are harmonics of that period from the very beginning. So let's analyze 2 more or 3 more. So here we go. A1 bottom, 1 top. Here is nearly the top. Here's local bottom. Here we got local top or bottom after correction. Here the same. So it doesn't stay very often in the middle like here. Those harmonics of the difference, they work like that. So here you can see there are different indications. Local bottom. Here's local bottom as well. We are on 1 hour chart, I remind you. So let's go to another one. Let's go to over here we go. I got 4 hour chart over here. So we can try this one. We can try this one in the same way on 4 hour chart. What date is that? It's 18th of June 2012. Let's go a little bit back. Let's find somewhere a bottom, like this one. Lovely. I love it. Let's try this way. So let's draw it from this bottom to this top at the beginning. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's happening something. Well, it does or it does not. Well, it looks better. It's local top over here. That's what it shows at the beginning of the downtrend. We can analyze further. Just before correction is just before the end, before this correction. Spot on the bottom, spot on the bottom, spot on the top. We are on 4 hour chart already, so we are on a higher level. In the middle of nowhere, it looks like this was money makers, market makers, or stop loss hunters. In the middle of nowhere, here local top, here in the middle of nowhere, here, whoa, this big gap on Swissy, local top, in the middle of nowhere, local top after long run here. What's happening here? Boom, boom, local top again, and local bottom, local top, in the middle of nowhere. Those harmonics, they work pretty well. I'll show you one more thing with this stuff. Let's zoom it in to get it quicker. Look, it looks even much better. Bottom, top on this one. In the middle of nowhere, before the correction, it's before the correction, it's the correction. So we started here, and by this line, we just set it up. We can do it the other way. You can try it this way. So now the period will be much longer. If we get from the start of this trend, let's see now what's happening. Just at the end of correction, local top somewhere, the end of correction, the end of a small uptrend here. We are on 4 hour although. This time I'm not showing right on the bottom, right on the bottom, and in the middle of nowhere, right on the top. Last time, what date was that? Let's have a butchers. What is this? It's on the top on now on March 20th. Yes, it is 20th of March 2020. Look at top. I just chosen that starting point randomly, so it hasn't been planned. I might show you any one of those tops, like those two tops. Where are we? I show you from here. You will see same story. Boom, from top to top. And local bottom. End of correction. Just beginning of downtrend. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of end of correction. End of correction. End of correction here. When I zoom it in, I make it bigger just to show you. It's right after this big spike here. Here, just whatever, middle nowhere. Local bottom, local top, nearly local bottom, local top. Look, it works pretty well. Just let me show you the magic right now. I don't know how you are on the market. I'm so long that people don't live that long as long I live, so I remember .com crash, I remember crash from 1997, whatever. It's a long story. To make the long story short, I show you. We are here in 2008. This year 2008, when Euro USD made all-time high over here. All-time high was 160.38. That was all-time high. I remind you that yesterday on, was it Friday? Friday, it closed at 1090 something. So the difference is quite a big difference. Let me show you what we can do with this paper over here. Let's drag it once again. Here we go. From this top, I drag it to this top. It's pretty long, so the number of those lines will be pretty short. Well, let's make it shorter first. We are on a daily chart this time. This is daily chart. Oh, come on, baby. Why it doesn't want to cooperate with me? I have to delete it. Once again. Yes, it will work right now. It will work. Let's make it smaller. From this local top to this all-time high. It's not local, it's also nearly 160. And let's have a butcher's whether we can spot something. Local top, we are on daily. What else? Anything else? Local, middle of correction. Anything else? Nearly local top. And now local top here. And nothing else. I wanted to show you something different. Where is it? Here we are. Let's drag it here. So we got top, all-time high, and high when this long trend ended up, which started in 2005. So it started from 2005 till 2008, ended up with this spike, and then started ranging the market. All-time high was here. I'll show you once again. Over here. That's all-time high. Let's go there. And now I try a look here. After 12 years, we've got over here the bottom on, was it 20 or 21st of February? 19th of February 2020. Before this big top. And before we had other issues as well. Nearly local top after the market just made another 100 pips and came back and made 600 nearly 700 pips. So look here again, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but it was local top again somewhere, because the market after 2 days has risen, after a couple of days went further. The most important issue, guys, with these settings is just to get it right from the very beginning. If you get it right, here local bottom again, you see? If you get it right, you will do it big time. Well, the shorter this one is over here, if we start from the bottom here, for example, obviously the number of lines will be much bigger. The story with this settings is a settings of 12, is multiplication of number 12. So from here to here is 1. And this one contains, if it's here, how many candles are here? Quite many. It's 48 candles again. 48. And the next number is, from here to here is 1. And from here to the next line is 12. So it is 12 multiplied by 48. So is 480 plus 96, 576 candles later. We are close to the local top. And here we are close to the local bottom. And here the same story. If we make it shorter, if you make, for example, 5 candles, or from this top to this top, which is much shorter, the number of lines already, you can check it as I did it on USD Japanese, when I checked whether first line, whether it hits when I fix it here, I checked whether it marks the local top. It did, so it's been scaled. So in this way, this Euro USD should be scaled in the same way. So where are we? 2008 is far away here. So we scaled it from this top to this top, and we hit the bottom. And probably it will show up much better now. You see, it's local bottom here once, it's local bottom twice, it's local small top third time, is somewhere near the correction. Here is the middle of nowhere, and here as well. But here we are close to the local bottom. These 2 days is not much, but it should be 100 pips over here. 160 pips, so it's not that bad. Here we are the starting of the downtrend. Here on the spot on the bottom, nearly on the spot when the market started rising. Nearly on the spot, the market starts rising again after correction. So the next candle, it was Friday probably, because it opened over here, and the reason, so this is Monday, probably the market started rising here, here local top, here local top, here local top again, middle of nowhere, and so on, and so on. But once again, guys, when you look at this one and you get those two tops of this market, one top, another one, difference from here to here is quite big, because this is 14th of March and here we got 15th of July, so it's 4-month difference. But it has shown us exactly here, exactly on 20th of February, it's shown us the turning point. If you don't know why market returns in such a crazy way, that's the reason why. Because somewhere in the past happened some tops or bottoms, and this is harmonic area of that change from that time. Please write me in the comment what do you think about it, and I'll see you next time. Watch my other videos. Bye bye.